How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Pokémon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Last time, we were in Malie Garden after arriving in Malie City, where we ended up going around the garden, and we were looking for Professor Kukui, who ended up finding him. Then we ended up meeting up with Lillie right before entering the actual city of Malie, which we are in right now. And this time we're going to be meeting up with her near the Malie Library. You can kind of see her near the top right corner right now. But yeah, we're going to be meeting up with Lillie and hopefully learning a little bit more about the history of Nebby and other ancient Pokemon of the Alola region. So without any further ado, let's get started.
James, I'm sorry. I ended up getting lost yet again. I wandered around completely lost until I ducked into the apparel shop. And then I saw this outfit, and they said it was the last one they had in stock, so I bought it. Even though I don't think I'd ever have the guts to wear an outfit like it. But the woman working at the store did tell me where to find the library. So I guess you could say it was all for the best. Though the library was actually right past the apparel store, if I'd just kept going.
James, been a while, friend. Looks like your island challenge is coming along favorably. That must be pleasing to the Tapu. So, James, who might this be?
Oh, hello. My name is Lillie.
My apologies if Mudsdale spooked you just now. Doesn't seem like you're a trial goer. What are you up to?
Oh, I'm actually, studying the Tapu's ruins for various reasons of my own.
Well, that's some fine initiative. I'd be happy to show you the way whenever you'd like to go. My Mudsdale here is as sturdy as a get out. She can easily carry two.
Thank you for your offer. Shall we check out Malie Library first, though, since we're here? That book I'm looking for is a very old one. It's a book that contains old myths and legends that Professor Burnett told me about. Some of those tales seem to suggest that Alola's legendary Pokemon came from another world.
Alright, well, let's get searching for the library stuff. For free, you can read all these books for free. I swear I'd live here if I could. I don't want to die until I've read every last word on every last page of every book in the world. Wow, that is quite the goal, buddy. Anyway, I have a goal in mind, and that is to collect all of the totem stickers. Professor Oak wants to talk to you. Zzz.
Oh, well, hello there. It's me, Samson Oak. I see you've collected some totem stickers. You should come stop by Hea Beach.
I will do that, Samson, in due time. For now, I'm just gonna keep searching for all the totem stickers, any more books I can find here. Anyone is welcome to read the books here at the Malie Library. Well, thank you, I plan on doing exactly that. I came all the way from this very far away region called Johto to visit Alola. Is it true you can't use fly around here? Yeah, I don't know, is it? Seems like I got told off for trying it. They said it was some kind of law or something. But then how do folks in Alola fly around? On a Charizard with a ride pager. Wow, so everyone just rides around on special Charizard that have been raised for the job? Sounds weird if you ask me, but I've gotta admit that riding on a Charizard would be a blast. Thanks for teaching me about how things are in Alola. Here, I'll give you this lovely TM for your help. We've received TM 76, Fly, which I gotta say, I really don't get why they got rid of they got rid of HMs for ride Pokemon in this game, but they still give out HM moves, this time as TMs. I honestly don't understand it, but, you know, it made Alola unique for its time, so I guess it's okay. I guess it's excusable, because, I mean, at this point, Alola, as of now still after Paldea and Scarlet and Violet, is the only region without gyms and without HMs. Back where I'm from in Johto, this kind of TM is a real big deal. They're called hidden machines, or HMs, because they're so hard to get your hands on. But here I guess it's just another TM. Maybe you can use it in battle or something. Yeah, that's still weird how it translated from a HM to a TM, at least in this region.
This is a book for Pokémon.
Oh, well, okay, I guess that's it. Can I read any of these along here? It doesn't look like... Oh, there's one I can read. Oh, old photo dropped out between the pages. I actually meant to read the book first, but okay, I mean, I guess. The old photograph shows a girl, a Mudsdale, and a garden. Oh, a photo. Maybe I could find out who it belongs to by checking who borrowed the book. Here, I'll hold on to the photo for you. I like how I just toss it. I handed it over, quote unquote. No, I literally tossed that photo into the wind. Anyway, I actually do want to read the book. To defeat ground types, keep it simple. Just use water, grass, or ice type Pokemon and moves. Huh, okay. Well, that's interesting. Oh, I can read this one. Falling in with the Sea Folk. The Sea Folk are mysterious. They skillfully manipulate boats, riding the waves with their knowledge of the stars, visiting each region of the world. With knowledge of every legend and riddle, they one time received a windfall of treasure. Even they themselves do not know where they came from, or when they began their boat voyages. Interesting, okay. Oh, oops, I need to start that over. I need to stop pressing A so eagerly. Springing forth from Alola, I became an Island Challenge champion, and wanted to show my vaunted skills in a far-off region. But those city trainers were strong, so as champion, if I had just passed the time peacefully, I wouldn't have had to suffer so much. I say, cursing myself, because I want to leave my claw marks on the world. Today, too, I'll be pushed by my partner to exact revenge for yesterday. Rise with my remaining strength. Yes, springing from Alola. Interesting. I wonder if that's about a currently known champion, or, well, currently known as of these games being released, or if it's referring to, like, Leon, or Nemona, or, you know. Or, I was about to say Trace, because I forgot, Geeta, or whatever her name is, from Scarlet and Violet. But I was about to say Trace from Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. When terrific Tapu travel, the Tapu, guardian deities, are each thought to have made their own respective fixed island into their base. However, that is a recent understanding, and the Tapu of old were said to capriciously visit other islands, play with people and Pokemon, then fly off somewhere else. It seemed as if, for the Tapu, these were aimless trips. But while it may have seemed like wandering, we suspect that the Tapu were trying to facilitate communication between islands. Interesting, learning more. Samson, why did you call me on the Rotom phone to meet you on Heya City Beach on Akala Island if you are standing right here in the library? Anyway, let me read the book first before I go on a rant. Some myriad Z-move notes. The vigor and strength of the trainer combine with their Pokemon as they bring out everything of one another in a move. Thus came the Z of Zenith. Ah, so Z-move stands for Zenith move. Interesting. But, Samson, first let me speak to you, I guess, just get you out of the way.
I've heard there's a book somewhere in this library about the legendary Pokemon said to be Alola's very own moon.
I assume in Ultra Sun you say Alola's very own sun, but, again, Samson? I was literally in the same building as you, and you told me to visit you on Heya Beach in Heya City on Akala Island, so, why when you're literally right here?
Alola, young James. Since you're out and about exploring on your island challenge, you must already know about regional variants, don't you?
That I do. I've seen quite a few on-screen and off-screen at this point.
Just as I would have expected. Yes, regional variants. They arise when the influences of a particular region cause a Pokemon's physical aspect and even type to change. If you have a local Persian, the regional variant, I would quite like to see it.
But about that, whole, totem Pokemon, I got 50 totem stickers. You literally told me to visit you. Do I really have to go to the beach on a different... okay, you know what? I'll do that another time, Samson. I don't want to play your games. I'm just gonna head to the upper part of the library and explore and read more of the books.
It must be a very valuable book, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to take it out of the library.
Is that what you're looking for, Princess? Give it a read.
Oh, of course. Well, it's titled The Light of Alola. I'll just, read it aloud, should I?
Alright, normally I would read this in Lily's voice, but I can't do that voice for much too long in a row, so I'm just gonna read it in mine. The empty sky broke asunder, a hole appearing where had been none. A single beast appeared from in it. It was named the beast that calls the moon. The king of Alola bowed before it, the beast that stole all heaven's light. The island guardians fought against it, but in the end, they lost the fight. Then did the beast that brings the dark cast its paw on the line of kings. So would the beast that had won mark the path for all such finished things. Beast of sun and beast of moon. Through their union they brought new life, a fragile heir in Alola, born that island guardians would keep from strife. The ancient kings sang their thanks for Lunala with song of flute. 2 tones rang out across the altar, a perfect pair, even after mute.
Isn't it great? My dad's books are all great.
What? I mean, yes it is. But when you say your father, isn't this book very old?
Yeah, it belonged to my dad. I know I don't look it, but my family used to be pretty much royalty. I had to have all my dad's books move here so they didn't get ruined by the Pokémon. I can tell you lots of other old stories about Alola too. You interested?
Well, that would be wonderful. I would be delighted if you did. I think I'll stay here, but I know why you've come to Ula Ula. You'll be undergoing another trial, won't you, James? Good luck with it. I read that Ula Ula's electric-type trial can only be reached by the bus on Route 10.
Before we do go to the next trial on Route 10, there are more books to read here in the library, so I think I am going to do that. The Guardians and the Ancient Kings. In ancient times, the Tapu served as the leaders of the armies of each island's king, but if they used their Z-power in battle, it caused great destruction across the islands. Because of this, the Tapu came to no longer lend their aid in wars of men. Interesting, getting lots of more backstory on the Tapu guardian deities of Alola here today. The Tapu and the island kahunas. The Tapu chose the kahunas of their islands and entrust them with special sparkling stones. What reasoning they used to make such a choice, however, is not at all apparent to observers. The guardian deities of the islands. The Tapu regularly keep themselves closed tight in their shells, as they absorb nature's energy. After many long years of absorbing such energy, their shells become hard and sturdy. The legendary Pokémon and the Tapu. A great and terrible battle waged between the Tapu and legendary Pokémon, but neither side could claim victory over the other. Upon finding themselves equals, the legendary Pokémon then gifted the Tapu with great power of unknown provenance. Man, we are learning such cool details about Alola's backstory here. Something I really wish they fleshed out for the Kalos region a little bit, but I'm always gonna be griping about that one.
It's only by reading some terrible, really terrible books that you learn to recognize the good ones.
Oh, I learned about that in school. Quite a lot. Hey, there is a totem sticker over here. Let me go and gently peel it off. 51 totem stickers. Starting a new book for the first time is like setting out on a new adventure, don't you think? Yeah, actually, that could be the case depending on the genre of book that you're reading, because, you know, if you're reading kind of a romance novel, I wouldn't really personally consider that a new adventure, but, well, I mean, you're titillating your juices when it comes to reading romance novels, so I guess. Anyway, well, that's a pretty interesting point of discussion. I don't know where I'm going with this. I kind of want to end off this episode because it has been a little bit, but, actually, you know what? Yeah, we are going to end off this episode, and next time on Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, we're actually going to explore pretty much the final thing left to do in Malie City before we start heading off to Route 10 towards that electric trial here on Ula Ula Island. And that is to go inside of this very familiar structure with the Pokemon Gym symbol atop it. Until then, though, thank you for watching, and I will catch you later.